As election season heats up, President Joe Biden is trying to convince voters that he has made their lives better through his job-creating legislation, efforts to protect abortion rights and improve gun safety, and his work to protect democracy. He's approached so-called kitchen table issues in metaphorically apt settings that let him communicate several messages at once. Like when he told first responders in Philadelphia, the birthplace of the Constitution, that firefighters once saved his home from burning down. Or when he visited the district of one of his loudest Republican detractors to tout his work in bringing climate-friendly jobs.
The historic investments we're celebrating today is in Congressman Boebert's district. She's one of the leaders of this extreme mega movement. She, along with every single Republican colleague, voted against the law that made these investments in jobs possible.
Or at an event touting job growth when he flexed his bona fides as a grandparent to a rural Minnesota mother. From his perch at the White House, he seems confident about his chances of shutting out his most likely challenger, former Republican President Donald Trump.
Do you think there is any Democrat who could defeat Donald Trump other than you?
Probably 50 of them.
You do believe that there are?
I'm not the only one to defeat him, but I will defeat him.
For a lot of U.S. voters, it's a numbers issue. Pollsters say most worry about the economy, but many also point to a number the Biden administration can't change: his advanced and rising age. By election night, Biden, who is at 81, about 4 years older than Trump, will be 5 years senior to the oldest man to ever occupy the office, Ronald Reagan. Democratic pollsters say these concerns are weighing Biden down, with Trump currently ahead in critical swing states.
Voters are not comfortable with the age of either of our candidates. I think the age factor is part of the wider dissatisfaction with oh no, this again, right? Really, we're doing this again, Trump versus Biden. Round two, neither of them spring chickens.
Trump, facing a range of felony charges, has campaigned on the sidelines of his many court appearances.
He's playing to, as strange as it sounds, a sense of nostalgia. That when Donald Trump was president, and this is what he would say, prices were lower, the Middle East wasn't at war, Ukraine wasn't being invaded by Russia, China was less muscular, and so on and so forth.
Biden has also recently worked a bit more Trump vitriol into his campaign, recently hammering on Trump's words that he will be a dictator. The White House told VOA that comments of that nature are wrong. Here's what Trump says he means.
You are promising America tonight you would never abuse power as retribution against anybody.
Except for day one.
Meaning?
I want to close the border, and I want to drill.
This strong contrast is one that both men, and those challenging Trump for the Republican nomination, are attempting to highlight before November. One thing is clear. If either man wins, American voters will know exactly what kind of president they're getting. Anita Powell, VOA News, Washington.